get out of his jet, get out, come right in the door. We'll lock the other door so no one can bother him, and he can come in and sit with you for a couple hours and talk about whatever he wants. Is that correct?
100%.
100%. I spoke to a couple of gentlemen.
As long as we got to talk about Chili Palmer.
Yeah. Oh, you mean what? Get Shorty?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that was a movie and a half. That was one of his. Yeah. That. Oh, and there was Shorty too, wasn't there? Oh.
Yeah, there was another one. It wasn't called Get Shorty too. It was called. I forget what it was called. But James Gandolfini, who played Tony Soprano,
Yeah.
he was the bodyguard.
Oh, I remember.
And then got thrown downstairs.
Very well. And then getting kicked in the shins in the parking lot. Oh yeah.
We'll go with shins.
Yes. You got kicked in the shins.
Hey,
And I spoke to this gentleman this morning.
yes.
Talking about people coming in. His name is Preston Poser, Poser.
Okay, Poser.
He is a director of Recreation and Parks of Marion County.
Rec and Parks, the city. Parks and Rec.
I mean,
County.
city. Sorry.
The city.
City.
Okay, so Rec and Park in the city.
And a gentleman, one of the park rangers,
Uh-huh.
Omar, was with him, and we're going to get him to come on the air and talk about the Tuscaloosa parks and all the things that
You know, technically, where your meeting was this morning
yes.
is a city park.
Really?
Yep.
Well,
Technically, it falls under the Rec and Park, and the rangers come out there and make sure nobody's out there messing up at nighttime and stuff like that.
he says, and I don't think I'm speaking out of the school, as they say.
But you're not in school.
You know what I mean. 1,000 comedians out of work. Here's
I'm
Tom.
trying to be funny. I know.
Well, Tom, it has to be funny.
It does have to be
My
funny.
son always says the joke has to be funny when I say something.
Yeah.
Not funny, Dad. It's got to be funny.
So you were talking to them.
And he says, believe it or not, a lot of their upkeep is just fixing the vandalism.
Certainly.
So there used to be a sculpture at Tuscaloosa Park of a little old man, a little old woman.
Sits in front of City Hall right now.
Yeah, because they knocked the head off.
The OU, it sits in front of the electric company.
Right. And then people were, why is the head missing? Because some vandals took it.
At Tuscaloosa Park when it was on display at Tuscaloosa Park.
Why?
And it's a very nice sculpture. It's a bench, very nice bench.
A lot of work went into
all
it.
made out of white stone. It's a white stone. I don't know what stone it was.
That's why it's so clean cut.
But the man's sitting there and the woman's sitting right there, and they're a couple.
The man's head's gone.
No, the woman's head's
Oh,
gone.
the woman's head's gone?
Yeah, her head's gone.
Okay. All right.
So did he shoot his wife and blow her head off? Did he cut her head? No. Some morons vandalized it. That's what happened.
And he says they always have to go out and paint over things that were painted as soon as they find
Oh,
out.
yeah.
They went fishing the other day. They said in the waters of Tuscaloosa Park because they have koi fish.
They do.
And algae was there, and they put those cones, the yellow cones,
Right.
out with signs on them. Please don't feed the fish because of the algae. And
People
everything.
throwing cat food in there all the time.
Whatever. And well, they didn't throw cat food. They didn't throw dog food. They didn't throw any food in. They threw the cones in the water.
Morons.
So he had to pull the cones out. You know, and I said to him, well, okay, you had to pull the cones out. That's better than vandalism.
That is vandalism.
But I'm talking about where they have to repaint or
Oh, yeah.
repair.
Or pressure wash buildings.
Yeah. So it's like, come on, kids. You know, be more. You got all this energy. Let's focus it on something that's helpful to somebody, even yourself. Like, get a job. And not that there's jobs out there. There are hundreds of jobs out there. Like I said the other day to you, I don't know if it was on air or off air. Did he call in yet? Not yet.
Well, we have a caller. I don't know if it's him or not.
Well, let's find out. Put him on live.
Good morning. You're on Ocala Talks.
Remember, sometime around 1999 or 2000, vandals broke into the what was it? The feed store right across from Tuscaloosa Park and opened up the molasses tank.
They have a molasses tank?
Well, we lost Jim's phone call.
Well,
But it made a mess.
Yeah, I said they had a molasses
Yeah,
tank.
made a
They
mess.
hung up on me.
Yeah, so,
Wow.
but you know, recently,
What a
you
mess.
know about vandals recently, the Boys and Girls Clubs in Marion County, run by April Savarese.
You know very well.
They had 2 of their buildings vandalized, a van stolen,
Yeah,
computer stolen.
Why? You know, it's for the kids. What are you doing? What is? every kid, you did it too. We had our mischievous days.
Right.
But nothing like this.
I never spray painted anything.
No, neither did I.
I never destroyed property just to destroy property.
No.
You know why?
Why?
My dad would have killed me.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're the same page. My dad, first generation here from Italy. No, let's see. My grandfather was first. He was second. I'm third. Okay, there we go. But yeah, and my dad was 6'1".
So you were at the Ocala Business Leaders this morning.
Yes, very nice meeting.
Sandra Wilson, the city administrator, she was the
presenter.
And by the way, we're not talking about anything except what happened at this meeting this morning.
Right. And
you asked a question, and I like the question you asked. Tell everybody you were meeting with the city manager.
Right.
She had a great presentation.
The state of Ocala 2021.
Right. She gave like a State of the Union address to you guys.
With the
charts and everything.
Yeah, PowerPoint.
Right.
And everything. And he was
full room, packed house.
Packed house.
Okay.
Excuse me, sorry.
But you got to ask a question. There was question and answer after the presentation.
And a lot of different questions were happening.
But Joe Martone asked a question.
Yeah, rallies.
O'Reilly.
Thank you.
No, that's the auto parts store. The Riley Center.
The Riley Center.
Yeah, it's easy to just get him.
Squirrel, okay.
You put a prompter in front of him, he'd be like, Bruce Almighty or Evan Almighty.
Yeah,
great.
That's fine.
So you were talking about the Riley Center. You asked a question about the Riley Center.
During her presentation, they're about doubling the size.
They're building a black box theater that's going to seat about 120 people. There's dressing rooms now and everything.
So forth and so on.
Right.
And she's very proud of it.
It took the entire back parking lot behind the Riley.
Right. And they had a artist's conception of what's going to be. And I let her go, until she finished it. Then I raised my hand. She's very polite. Can I help you? I said, yes. And apparently it's on Facebook.
It is.
And I very politely asked how much of the tax dollars were spent on this new project.
That's a very valid question. I would like to know, because if my tax dollars are going to this, I want to know how much is going to the Riley. And if it's going to the Riley, if my tax dollars going to other places like your Ocala Civic Theater and all, just the same way.
Right. No tax dollars.
Whoa, hold on. Is your mic on?
Oh, yeah.
Is my headset working? Hold on.
Yeah. I sat there.
What was the answer?
No tax dollars. It's all their money. All their dollars. And what they did was they worked in conjunction with them ahead of the project for all the infrastructure. In other words,
the infrastructure, yeah.
The infrastructure with the electric, with the drainage, and everything. So in other words, don't come in after and try to fix it all. It's all one smooth operation.
Guess who paid for all the infrastructure?
Oh, we did, of course.
No, we did not.
No, we did.
The new infrastructure that had to be put in place for this new addition was also paid for by the Riley. They paid the city to put the infrastructure in.
Oh, there you go.
This according to City Councilman and Maestro of the Riley Center, Matt Wardell.
Did you ever see him orchestra?
Of course, Joe. I'm the MC of Symphony Under the Stars. I get to stand 15 feet from this guy who is, he's just.
I love to watch him.
He's just an M with it, and then he does. And he's just Matt Wardell. Calm down.
And I tried. Well, I said he's been here many times on the air with us in our studio live. And he never brings a baton. Bring the baton. Nope.
I'm not sure his wife lets him have the baton except when he's in a performance.
Yeah, I went to see him live on Top of the World.
You saw the orchestra live.
The whole orchestra.
He just happened to be the conductor. You didn't go see him. You went and saw the orchestra.
And he stopped in the middle and he acknowledged me. I got up, shook his hand in front of everybody, and it was nice. It was outstanding.
I love how you said you went to see him. Without the orchestra, he's just some guy waving a wand for no reason.
I'll put him on a street corner. Can you imagine that driving down?
That's a very legitimate question you asked about tax dollars, and I was very surprised that no tax dollars were used.
That was a pleasant surprise. But she went through the whole thing about they asked about the police department,
right?
Allocations of monies, and how they are trying to fill the many vacancies.
Yeah, because they have a lot of vacancies.
There's a lot of vacancies, and they asked about are they actively going after high school and college to recruit them? And the answer was yes, they are. So yeah, it was more positive than negative. She showed a lot of apartments. I'll call them apartments. Some are condos, I guess. Some are townhouses. Where they're going to be built, where they are built.
Addressing the housing need.
Yeah, in all different areas where they're going to be built. Where some are being built right now. So the shovels are ready to go in and everything. So the city limits are out. We're technically in city limits.
Yes.
And that was another thing that she said, which I was sitting there going, and she had the map of us here and the whole airport area.
Yeah.
And in the past, I want to say, sorry, I'm going to hit it again. In the past 2 years, she says, it's amazing, all of a sudden, the property along here is being bought now.
Yeah.
I wonder why. Take a guess.
The
world.
The introduction of the WEC.
Could be. You can't say it.
The WEC is only, as a crow flies, probably 3 miles from here.
Exactly.
You could drive it in probably 4.5.
Yeah.
Because we're at 60th.
Yeah.
You go up to 40th, take a left. Go down to 80th, take a right. Drive about, I don't know, half a mile, and there the property line starts. And I know this because the last house, it's directly across from where the emus and alpacas are on 80th. You turn on 80th, turn right on 80th to go toward WEC.
Okay.
Off of 40.
Correct.
About a quarter mile down. Yeah. On the left-hand side is a house that then it has this pasture and woods all the way going towards west.
That's
across the street from that, on the right-hand side of the road, is a emu and alpaca farm.
Do they have sunglasses?
They do.
All right.
And they will try to sell you Liberty Insurance.
I didn't want to say that.
Hey, by the way, Doug's there too, so you can go punch him in the face if you want to. But so that house right across the street from the emu and alpaca farm.
Okay.
That house there is the end of the property line for the World Equestrian Center. That house sits there on 3.5 acres with a pool and everything. That is the very end.
And it's for sale for just $2 million.
No, it is not for sale.
No.
It is where the property line that the Roberts bought. They bought all the way to they bought that house and its property line.
Oh, they owned that house?
Oh yeah, I know this because at one time I lived in that house. Because Miss Roberts' executive assistant, I was dating at the time, and she lives in that house. Well, I don't know if she does now, but it's owned by the Roberts.
Oh, so they own it. Okay.
So within a quarter mile of turning off Highway 40 onto 80th.
Yeah.
You get to the property line of the World Equestrian Center.
I thought I seen the phone ring. Sorry.
No, phone's not ringing. No calls.
I'll
So
get the line. Main line over there, right?
Nope. So, so all in all, the discussion this morning was more roses than vinegar.
Very much so. Well, it was a planned out presentation,
right.
Logically. Sorry for the pee popping. Planned out presentation. And it was well done, and they had someone, of course, sitting at the computer orchestrating it while she had her little clicker.
What about the facilities you guys use? Is it a good place to hold meetings and stuff, the Ocala Golf Club?
Oh, yeah, it's nice. And the chef, Jerry.
Don't plug Jerry.
He's a chef, not a cook.
Well,
there's a difference.
He's the bane of my existence is what he is.
Oh, well. I know you want to eat all the food he has.
I just don't understand why you don't bring me a plate.
You weren't there.
But you could have brought me a plate.
You weren't there.
Matter of fact, if you told Jerry you were bringing me a plate, he'd fix it, and it would be much more than you'd send me.
You weren't there.
I'm there so much that if I was there another 10 minutes, I'd be a chair in the place.
There you go. So you didn't need anything.
But I didn't get any breakfast, and he cooks great breakfast.
Yeah.
What y'all have this morning just to make me jealous?
Okay, let's see. Of course, the regular staples, sausage links, sausage patties, bacon. Then we had scrambled eggs with onions and spices and stuff put in there, other things. Then they had a miniature egg omelet, flipped over, easy over. There was a Danish, covered in almonds there this morning.
I got nothing.
And then there was blueberries and strawberries there available.
And I got nothing.
And that's about enough. Oh yes. Then they had scalloped potatoes.
I don't like you right now.
And the coffee that gets endless, bottomless coffee. Oh, that was good.
That's why you're running around like a maniac right now.
Oh yeah.
You drank
by the time I
like
get
6 pots of coffee.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
You're a caffeine addict.
Yeah. Just on Wednesday.
Hey, by the way.
Oh,
there we go.
See, that's why it's something. That's why he says Mike. Because on the caffeine.
He wants somebody to say it.
Here I am.
But all in all, you would say good presentation. All in all, good presentation.
Very good.
Nobody tried to, during the question and answer, nobody tried to give her a zinger.
One gentleman was about how did you would have to go on Facebook and see how he worded it. I don't want to read
right,
but it was something a little like how come that and how come and so it was like
a little zinger. Tried to sneak a zinger.
Well, it wasn't a zinger. It was a question. How come? Because it was sitting there. Oh, and I stood there. So we'll see what happens. So I'm not there. Another one asked about the wireless services through the area and what's going to be happening with it.
Yeah, can we get fiber all throughout the city, please? Could you just lay fiber line through every neighborhood in the city and then sell people access to the fiber? Can we do that?
If you're quiet, I'll tell you what the answer was. Mr. Excitement over there.
Just saying.
Basically, the answer is if you have a community that wants fiber in your community, you all sign a piece of paper, you present it to them, they will put out a proposal how much it would cost and how much it would cost you to put it in because it's not cheap, apparently.
Right.
And if everyone says yes, we'll pay our little piece of the pie, then they'll put it in.
But let me ask you this question.
They won't put it in for one person.
See, we don't have enough time. I know we only got 3 minutes, but my problem with that is if my neighborhood is in the city limits and the city limits has fiber technology and they're selling it, why do I have to pay to get it put in my neighborhood? Why doesn't the city, just like they do the sewer lines and the fire drains, and the fire hydrants and the sewer drains, why is it fiber run through my damn neighborhood? Because I live in the city and the city has fiber.
Because it costs money to do that.
Well, hello, that's what the hell I pay taxes for.
Well, then wait your turn, you'll get it eventually then.
Yeah, eventually. When I'm older than you.
Eventually.
That's not eventually. That's a death sentence.
Well, hey, you're looking at them. I'm sitting right here in front of you.
Just saying.
I'm just saying.
If the city offers it as a utility, they don't charge me. The city doesn't charge me to run an electric line in my house.
Not yet. It's not available yet. That was one of the. Yes, indeed. Just look at Facebook. You'll understand much better. And if you add it all up, you get 0.
I just don't understand why.
Why
a utility that the city has and could offer, why do they think I need to pay for it? I'll pay for it in my monthly bill. I don't need to pay. I don't need to pay them to come dig a ditch, put it in the ground and everything. That's their job as the city to offer me those utilities.
Ask them, not me.
Some of them.
Look on the YouTube and there's a number there you can call. He says his name and everything. Right out there.
Shooting his cowboy in the west.
Like a bulldog over there.
So you got me aggravated again. I was aggravated in the second hour, trying to get in a better mood, and now you aggravated me.
Well, you asked the question.
Now you aggravated me.
But you asked the question.
But you asked the question. And you had no answer for me.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
I said, watch YouTube.
Okay.
I don't want to unquote the wrong quote. If I had the right quote, I'd write the right quote. If I do the right quote, what I give you?
The quote was, you can have fiber in your neighborhood if you and your neighbors get together and pay the city to come put it in.
Basically.
What? And they can't do that. Because you know how much I was talking to somebody this weekend?
For a break anyway.
Okay. Thank God.
Goodness.
It's the end of the show. Thanks for listening. Coming up next, the American Moms right here on 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA. The Source.
Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport. Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Some common composting mistakes to avoid. That's coming up on This Land of Ours.
For generations, we've worked the land. We've faced hardships and uncertainty before, but you can depend on Florida's farmers.